Don't do it.
Thank you all for coming and sitting here today. I have to do a speech of introduction for my speech class. And one of the things that I love to do is draw. Usually when I tell people that I know how to draw, they tell me, oh, I can't draw anything. I can't even draw stick figures. And a lot of people don't realize that you can draw a picture once you're shown the steps how to do it. So what we're going to do today is draw a palm tree and a little picture of paradise. I'm going to walk you through all the steps. We're going to do a tree first, which is our focal point. Then we're going to do a little island in the background, and then we'll do a sunset and some water and a couple little birds and a little bit more detail in it. So the colors that you're going to need to do this are brown for the tree, green for the palm, coconuts would be brown if you want coconuts, blue for the water, green for the island, some yellow and orange for the sun, and black for the birds. And if you want to do flowers, you can do them in any kind of color. So first we're going to start with the tree trunk. So palm trees, if you've ever seen, palm trees are kind of long and skinny. So what we're going to do is we're going to start kind of like towards the left and slightly up on our page. We're just going to draw a curved line coming down. And then from that same point on our page, we're going to draw a line that kind of gets a little bit bigger towards the end, but in the same style of the curve. And in this is going to be our palm tree base. We're going to put a couple little lines going across, like so. Now some palm trees have coconuts, some palm trees don't have coconuts. Our palm tree is going to have coconuts. So to do that, we just put 3 little circles towards the top, because coconuts grow towards the top of the tree. And coconuts have like 3 little eyeballs sometimes, so we're going to put like 3 little dots so that they see it. We have tree trunk and coconut. Next up is the fronds. Palm fronds are really super easy. We're going to take the same kind of line, and what we're going to do is from the center of where our coconuts are, we're just going to do a couple of short ones that curve down. I usually go with an odd number rather than an even number. So there's 5 of them. We have 5 palm fronds coming out. Now, right now they just look like a bunch of curved lines. So what we're going to do is add the fronds to them. And that's really simple. You just take towards the end of one of your palm fronds and make zigzaggies coming up. And a lot of times they run into and behind the front palm frond. But like this one, how it's real thin, I'm going to keep it real thin. This one, I'm going to make it a little bit thicker. And with this one, it's going to come in like this. You can always color in your picture and add other colors for highlights. So for example, I'm going to go ahead and color these in with my marker using it on an edge.
All right, big guy, see that.
Like that.
I don't know. Reminds me of something else. Some other kind.
Now, in the background, we're going to put an island. Now, I'm from Hawaii, so I prefer Diamond Head, and that's the one that I grew up drawing. So, we want to be able to see it. So, our tree is towards the top of the page. So to the right and somewhat lower than center, I'm going to start with the pinnacle. And then it's a crater, so it's going to come down. And then there's a front slope, which comes to meet the water. So it's sort of like a peak. Now, in order to make this an island, I have to delineate from the ocean and the sand. So I'm just going to take this and kind of swirly it around, and then fill it in. I'm not going to fill it all the way in. I'm just going to fill out the top part, just to make it look a little bit better. Now we have our island and our palm tree. But no paradise is perfect without a beautiful beach and sand. So we're going to take our yellow, and we're going to follow along this curvy line and make sand. In some places you can make it a little bit wider, in some places a little bit thinner. we're going to finish with our ocean, which is really simple. It's going to be a horizon line. Right behind my island, I'm just going to put a line going out. And then, I'm going to draw that in, fill it all in for my ocean. The sun is really easy. You just take either orange or yellow. And where my island is, I'm just going to put a big curve and fill that in. And that's my island. Now, if you wanted to do flowers, sometimes I put flowers in space. Flowers are usually 5 petals, and 5 petals are just 5 little loopy-loops going around. We do 5 little loopy-loops. And I'll switch to a pink color. Now we can put stems. And then I also said birds. Birds are probably the easiest. They're just 2 little bumps off in the distance. And that's my picture. You can always add more detail to it by adding in some blue for the sky, or filling in more of the island, or drawing in more of the tree trunk. But as you can see, everybody can draw a picture. It's really simple.
That's cool.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. How much do we get paid for this, you say? Sounds like a free Big Book burger to me.
I tell you what, I can increase the value on this picture 100-fold by signing it.